picture paints 1,000 words. What more a video? In this time and age, digital eyes have become common. Crimes have been solved, criminals have been jailed, all because the act was caught on video. Under the 2019 amendment to the revised Rules on Evidence, the definition of documentary evidence has been expanded to include motion pictures or videos. As such, to be admissible in evidence, these must be marked, identified, and authenticated. This is the process of laying a foundation for admission of such non-testimonial evidence. The function of authentication is to establish, by way of preliminary evidence, a connection between the evidence offered and the relevant facts of the case. The connection is necessary in order to establish the relevance of the evidence. This is the process of proving that the evidence is genuine. In criminal cases, this requirement is vital. When confronted with a case where a CCTV footage is among the pieces of evidence, how are you going to present it in court? How are you going to have it authenticated to be admissible in evidence? Let us take a look at how Prosecutor Rizon authenticates a CCTV footage.
Call the next case.
People versus Jaime Delgado for continuation of prosecution's evidence.
Appearances.
Same appearance for the people, Your Honor.
Same appearance for the accused, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may we call to the witness stand Mr. Rolando de la Cruz.
Swear in the witness.
Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Please state your name, age, address, and occupation.
I am Rolando de la Cruz, single, 27 years old, and I am a resident of San Fernando City, Pampanga, and an employee of McDonald's, San Fernando.
Your Honor, the witness is Mr. Rolando de la Cruz, 27 years old, single, resident of San Fernando, Pampanga, and an employee of McDonald's, San Fernando, Pampanga.
Your Honor, the testimony of the witness is being offered for the following purposes. He will testify as the operator of the CCTV at the time of the incident at McDonald's San Fernando, Pampanga, to authenticate the CCTV footage taken from the recording of the McDonald's camera, to identify the extracted recording of the footage and other documents, and to testify on other related matters, Your Honor.
Defense. Any comments?
Subject to cross-examination, Your Honor.
Okay, with the kind permission of the Honorable Court. Okay, Mr. Witness, you mentioned earlier that you are an employee of McDonald's San Fernando, Pampanga. Since when have you been an employee of the said food chain?
I've been an employee since January 10 of 2008 until the present, sir.
Okay, what is your position at McDonald's San Fernando, Pampanga?
I am the store technician, sir.
As the technician, what are your duties and responsibilities?
I am in charge of the electrical equipment and needs of the restaurant, like the lights, the sound system, the CCTV cameras and recordings. I make sure that the restaurant's electrical equipment and the CCTV are working, sir.
So when you say that you are in charge of the CCTV system of the store, what exactly do you mean by this?
It means that first, I would check if the system is working. Second is if I would look if the CCTV cameras are recording. And third, I also check if the cameras are working or functioning.
Okay, so what is the purpose of the CCTV system in the food chain?
For the security of the store and its clients, and also to monitor the employees, sir, during their work.
So how many CCTV cameras did the establishment have at the time around February 17, 2010?
I believe there are 10 cameras all over the store, sir.
So how are the images, the image recordings being viewed?
We have two big screen or monitors in our office at the store, sir.
And how are the images recorded?
Included in the CCTV system is the DVR, sir, and is the digital video recording system.
And where are these DVRs located?
In the office, sir.
Now, if the DVR records the images captured by the cameras, where are these recordings stored or saved?
In the DVR, sir, there's a hard disk in the DVR, sir.
Okay, and how many hard disks are there?
There's one for each DVR, sir.
Who has access to these DVRs?
I have access, sir, and together with 3 other technicians, it depends on who is on duty on that particular day, sir.
Okay, and how long would the video footages be stored in the said DVR?
Usually, sir, it's stored in the DVR for 2 months. After that, the videos would just be overwritten by the new images, sir.
And what happens if these images are actually overwritten?
They will be gone, sir, forever.
Now, Mr. Witness, where were you at the time of the incident on February 17, 2010?
I was on duty that day, sir. Afternoon shift from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay, now, what untoward incidents, if any, transpired that night of February 17, 2010 at around, let's say, 7:40 p.m.?
There was an incident of theft, sir, in my work area, and that the incident was recorded in our CCTV system.
What, if any, happened to those CCTV recordings of the untoward incident?
We showed it to the police officers who were investigating the incident, sir.
If you know, why was it shown to the police officers?
Because the following day, the management received a request from the chief of police of the San Fernando, Pampanga for the viewing and extraction of the said footage, sir.
And what was the response of the management on this request, if you know?
The management approved the request and they issued a directive for me to facilitate and take charge with the viewing and extraction of the CCTV footage, sir.
And when did you receive this directive from the management?
The following day, sir, on February 18 to 2010, I received the directive from the management, sir.
Do you, what proof, if any, do you have to show that about this request?
The letters, sir, the notes, sir, coming from the management.
Mr. Witness, I'm showing you this document. What relation does this document have to the one that you mentioned?
That is the same document, sir, I was referring to. The request, sir.
Okay, so, Your Honor, this document has been previously marked as our Exhibit G.
Mark it.
What did you do upon receipt of the directive?
In the presence of the police investigator, sir, and the victim, I was with them. We went to the viewing room and I played the CCTV footage relative to the theft incident the previous day.
And after viewing, what did you do?
Since I was also directed to extract the CCTV image needed by the police investigators, I saved the video, sir, in 2 CDs.
Now, after recording the video needed by the police officers, what did you do?
I played back and extracted the image in the presence of the police investigators and the victim to make sure that the recordings or the 2 CDs are faithful reproduction of the video contained in our DVR, sir.
And then what happened after this?
After extracting, I gave them the 2 CDs containing the extracted images involving the theft incident that happened the previous day, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Witness, I am bringing out a CD. Please play the CD and tell us if the recordings contained therein is the image you extracted and saved on February 18, 2018.
This is the same image captured and recorded by our CCTV system, specifically the theft incident that happened last February 17 of 2010, sir.
What part of the CCTV footage will show in particular the theft incident?
The footage with the timestamp from around 2 minutes and 30. I think, sir, from the recording up to 2 minutes and 40, about 10 seconds, sir.
How can you be sure that this is the same footage, Mr. Witness?
Because I saw the video footage of the theft incident around 10 times, sir, and I was the one who saved it on the CD, and I also have a backup file of the recording, as it is our standard operating procedure to back up images which are the subject of cases or complaints, sir.
And where did you save your backup file?
I have with me the external hard drive of the camera which recorded the image pertaining to the theft incident, and this is also our backup file, sir.
Will you please play the specific file you claim to be the backup file of the image of the theft incident on February 17, 2010?
This is the backup video file, which is exactly the same as that recorded in the CD, sir.
Your Honor, the CD has been previously marked as our Exhibit H and the CCTV footage itself as Exhibit I, with the footage with timestamp from 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 2 minutes and 40 seconds as our Exhibit I-1.
Mark it.
Now, Mr. Witness, why did you have to back up the file?
Because as I mentioned a while ago, sir, the images may be overwritten or lost over time, sir.
Your Honor, no further questions.
This video was produced by the National Prosecution Service for instructional purposes only.